which had walls surrounding the city to stop it from being flooded by the English Channel. Altogether, it was a castle, and we loved being there.
After driving into our hotel and spending the night just outside of Paris, we got on a bus and took a tour of the city. Since Paris is 105 square kilometers, we definitely could not walk it in one day. Unfortunately, the AC on all buses in France seemed to be broken, so it was quite hot. We drove past the Louvre and we got out at the Eiffel Tower and walked around. We were then dropped off at the Champs-Élysées and told to meet at the Notre Dame Cathedral later that afternoon. We then discovered two different types of people in our group: the people who spend way too much money in Paris and the people who watch them. The afternoon was great since we got to experience the beautiful city and see amazing things most of us had only ever seen in pictures. After walking all afternoon, we took the subway to dinner, and after dinner, our tour director Simone treated us to a crepe. The best part of the day was when we saw the Eiffel Tower sparkle at night. Proceeding that, Chase got lost while our group was hustled to buy miniature Eiffel Tower figures. Josh bought 30. We would like to thank Mr. Robertson, Mr. Clinton Baker, and our amazing chaperones, Mr. Lupton, Miss Lupton, and Mr. Zaks, for making this tour possible. It truly was an amazing experience that I'm sure none of us will ever forget. Thank you very much.
Sounds like a great trip, and an absolutely marvelous and important thing to do. Fits perfectly into what we'll, in some ways, to what we'll be doing later on this morning, as you know. But before then, I'm going to call on Mrs. Milne, who leads the academic department of the school, as you know, and she's going to introduce academic colours.
Good morning. Before I get to academic colors, you may find it hard to believe, but there are only 9 weeks of school left in the school year. I knew that. For some of you, this information is exciting, but for others, perhaps many of you in the grade 12 class, it might be a daunting piece of information as you're nearing the end of your time at Shawnigan. For me, it's both exciting and daunting. This is a time of year when the weather improves and we begin to get closure in a number of areas of the school that people have been putting a great deal of time and effort into. Reaching these milestones is exciting, but if you take a moment and look at the calendar and see how much is actually going on in the next 9 weeks, we still have a lot yet to accomplish, and we need to remain focused right until the end. And that's the daunting part. Academically, the next 3 weeks are extremely busy. 106 students who take French at Shawnigan will be writing their Diplôme d'études de langue française, or DELF, exams this week. These students have a written, oral, and oral component, and the certification of language proficiency is from the Ministry of Education in France. Would all of you who are writing the DELF this week, and the teachers helping them prepare, please stand for a moment and receive our congratulations and encouragement for all of your hard work. Stand up. So that's this week. Starting next Monday, 164 students will be writing AP exams. By half-term, 319 exams will have been written. These exams are around 4 hours each and mark the end of a great deal of hard work by students and teachers who are covering university-level material. Students are often pushing themselves out of their comfort zones with a level of resilience and dedication it takes to see these courses completed, and completed well. The exam is 100% of the AP exam mark and can be used for first-year university course equivalency. While many students write 1 or 2 exams, we have 12 students who are writing at least 5 exams in the next few weeks. So I'd ask you to be respectful of their need for some quiet and some sleep. Exams will be in the gym and in the language building, so please watch for the signs and be quiet. Could all the students who are writing AP exams this year and the teachers who have taught them these courses please stand to receive our encouragement and congratulations. So what else do we have to look forward to in the next 9 weeks? We have national, provincial, ISA championships in your sport. We have the grad ball in Whistler. We have the outer edge trip for the grade 8s and 9s at the end of the year. We have leadership selection in your houses and for the school. We have celebration dinners for sports, activities, and academics. We have performances in theater and dance, awards ceremonies in arts, sports, and academics, final exams in all of your courses, a handful of inter-house events still left, including arts and academics, a 5-year celebration dinner, and on the last day, the arrival of your yearbook. This is just a short list of the many things that are coming up, many of which will have an impact on your normal routine and may even take you out of classes. So please remember to communicate with your teachers about missed academic time, including prep, so they can help support you. And that's a theme I'd like to wrap up with before we get to academic colors. With a school as ambitious as Shawnigan Lake School is encouraging you to be involved in such a wide variety of areas, those of you who embrace these opportunities need to be sure to communicate, and that communication becomes part of your routine. There are lots of demands on your time in the coming weeks, and finding a balance and communicating with your teachers, coaches, instructors, advisors, house directors about when you need their support or will be absent due to some specific commitment is an essential part to ensure that we all finish the year strongly. As I shift to academic colors, let me start with the citation that's in your gold book. Please listen carefully as I highlight some key words that we use to determine who will get the ties and the pins today. Academic colors will be awarded to students who consistently demonstrate superior effort, achievement, and leadership in their studies, while also maintaining a commitment to the many other facets of a Shawnigan program. Showing genuine interest, working to potential, supporting your classmates must be integral to a recipient's approach. Generally, the students have been studying at the school for more than 1 year. Senior colors are only awarded to grade 12 students, and consideration is given to performance in both your grade 11 and your grade 12 year. Junior colors are generally presented to grade 10 students. I said that backwards. Anyway, as I mentioned last term, earning Headmaster's Honor Roll and Dean's Dinner are only part of being eligible for this award. So, without further ado, I'd like to invite the Headmaster forward to present senior academic colors to the following grade 12 students. I'd ask you to come up, get your tie, and then move out of the way so we can get assembled for a photograph. Senior academic colors go to Annika Affleck, Sam Ibbotson, Amika Pasquale, Olivia Burton, Samantha Johnston, Declan Powell, Jackie Day, Herman Cron, Maddie Wilkie, Jack Hulse, Kate Manderson, Kelly Halverson, and Clarice Owen. So this is the first time of the year that we've awarded junior academic colors, and because of how many of you are, I'm going to call you up in two separate groups. So, receiving junior academic colors: Tolani Akinyasoya, Nathan Goliath, Will Harris, Maggie Banks, Maria Guadarrama, Benjamin Keon, Vanessa Cha, Hannah King, Mia Liang, Sophia Chong, Sarah Rourke, and Dalen Marlowe. And continuing on with junior academic colors: Paige Doig, Jojo Tanaka Campbell, Taylor Northcott, Momin Alandawi, Josh Wheeler, Nicole Staples, Atusa Farbood, Aaron Wong, Carl Swanson, Roberta Galindo, and Gustav Sala de Melacosta.
So congratulations, all of you. And for those of you out there, we just missed out this time. There is another round of academic colors to come. Correct? New curriculum, new methodology, technology, new pedagogy, all sorts of complicating factors to running the academic department of the school or the academic area of the school. So I want you to join me again in congratulating Mrs. Milne on the work that she does and thanking her for that. Well done, Mrs. Milne. So we're going to finish fairly smartly here because we have our Holocaust Genocide Symposium in the chapel this year, not in the Wilkinson Theatre, and that kicks off around 9:30. You may, just final word for me, you may have seen a rather garish yellow car around the side of the main building. That is the Case-mobile. Now, the Case-mobile, if you haven't paid attention in the last few years, we have this initiative that's called CASE. The acronym stands for Communications, Arts, Sciences, and Entrepreneurship. And it's an initiative that has been introduced and is destined to almost permeate every aspect of what we do at Shawnigan and in the future, particularly fostering the creative confidence of you young people, and indeed the staff, young people. So all sorts of things come into it. So some of the most obvious ones are the work that's being done in the recording studio, but in the dance, in the theater, in the digital arts, in the Stag Cafe, all sorts of pieces that come under the CASE banner. So just to publicize it and reinforce it, it's got all these little would-be formulaic terms on it. They all mean something, so we'll have to publicize that list too, perhaps in the Ritz. So if you're, we're just figuring out how to use it, but we're thinking that it's an electric vehicle, first of all, and if you have done something notable in one of the programs that would come under the CASE banner, perhaps we give you a little ride around the school as a reward in the CASE mobile. And if you have your driver's license, maybe you get to take the CASE mobile. See Mr. CB for more details. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.